We're live.
Yes. Alright. We're here today with the guys from bigmuscle.com. And who are they?
I'm Andy.
I'm Bill.
And tell me about bigmuscle.com.
Bigmuscle.com started years ago, about 5 years ago, just as a hobby, to try something new, to learn a new database.
Okay. So you're a programmer.
Well, I was a programmer, not anymore.
Okay.
I do it professionally. I was a programmer. Now I'm in sales, so
Okay.
I use the website as to keep my hobby still going.
Sort of like a foreign language. It's your way to practice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this silent man, who is he?
I'm Bill.
Okay.
I kind of started Big Muscle Bear off of Andy's Big Muscle site. Andy and I also are partners in our websites, but also partners in life for 13 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay. See, we didn't know that.
Yeah.
We thought we were just friends.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
We haven't killed each other yet.
Some-
site.
Okay.
7 by 24.
Ah.
We live, work downstairs in our office. We don't.
How does that work? I mean, you're around each other every day, almost like, when you're in an office situation, both know the corporate world, and you keep bumping into the same people. It's good morning, and then by 4 o'clock, it's hey. How was that?
It was interesting in the beginning. I've worked from home for the last 4 years.
Okay.
He left his daytime job to do the websites full time. I still do my full time job during the day.
Ah.
So in the beginning, it was kind of interesting having him home around all the time. But actually, it's worked out. We've been doing it now. It's 2 years, and so we haven't killed each other. Originally, it was a way for people to compare themselves. When I started working out, I wanted to know what other 6'4" guys looked like, weighed, and what proportions I could look for in me working out. So that's what it was kind of there to do. People could then post their ads or post their stats,
Right.
and then look to see what other people did. So this way, if you knew you were 6'4", you could have 17-inch arms, or you could have 14-inch arms. You could see what the ranges were, so you weren't feeling that. I guess more to make of a normality of it, more so.
And has that method maintained itself, or has it kind
That's still there.
Okay.
That aspect is still there. People still use it, but it's also become a huge meeting place.
Okay.
People looking for a quick hookup or looking for a boyfriend. It's gone both ends of the scale.
We're not sure. I mean, we're just still, very humble people trying to figure out, we're two geeks that code, and how do we really don't see it as a business, or where we don't want it to grow in that sense, we don't want to be party promoters. We did that event yesterday at the cafe because we personally like tea dances, so we personally wanted to do something we wanted to look.
Yeah, we're not late night, early morning people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we wanted, we lived in Boston. We used to go to P-Town a lot, and they always have a tea dance there from 4 to 7. So, you go, you have a few drinks, you go dance, and, you can relax the rest of the evening and not have to be worried going, okay, it's 11 o'clock, now I get to go out. So
Right.
we wanted the tea dance.
Okay.
It's more of we like to look at more of a social event more than a white party type event. Really come out, meet the other people from the site instead of just come out and dance and, have a party. It's more or less of a social gathering.
Okay. And for some of the men that you've seen on the site, have any of them shocked you in any way? Because you get to see everybody and everything.
It shocked me in what sense? Like in the photos they post?
Exactly, of course.
Actually, no. Most of them are pretty well. Most of them are pretty literate and can read the rules and know that we don't allow sexual act photos. So most of them have been pretty good. The biggest drama comes in is they tell you all their life story without having to know. It's like, hey Andy, this guy, instead of this guy posted my photos, it's this guy I have a restraining order on, who slept with my boyfriend, who stole my dog, blah, blah. You get all this extra stuff, and then it's like, oh, he's posting my photos on his profile. So that's the stuff that shocks me most of the time is, you end up knowing this person without really having to know the person.
Okay.
So I'll see, like, all of a sudden one day I'll get like 10 new France profiles. And so you can see that somebody found it and they told all their friends. Next thing you'll see someone from Brazil, and you'll see a whole, a couple weeks of a whole slew of people from Brazil and stuff. So it comes in spots and whatnot. But it's not something I'm looking for. It's just something that you kind of notice.
Do you think your site has made the world a smaller place?
Yes. I'm told that by the profiles. They said a lot of guys are like, I was going to France for the first time. I didn't know anybody, but I had 10 dinner dates with all these guys while I was there, and it was such a great time. They said they didn't think they would have had that good of a time without it. So
I don't like to say average. I just like to say people. People that just, I think they're more comfortable. They're a person. They're not people. They're their own person, and they don't have to identify with somebody, or they don't feel threatened by a label. Like you said, some people think, oh, big muscle, I'm really not big enough, and it came out to all these people. I don't believe in turning people away, but I also don't want to say, well, big muscle isn't you. I mean, I'm not big muscle, I know, by any way, shape, or the form, but I felt I wanted to be more inclusive in the sense of giving other people a place to go for their own community. Because when people start saying community about big muscle, we said, well, we really have to build another community for the other people that may not feel comfortable.
Right.
That's been requested. We haven't done that yet. It's mainly Big Muscle's been for those members that have worked out in the gym and have gotten to that point in their life where they want to show off all that hard work.
Okay.
So we haven't put the chaser category, I guess, after it.
Right.
We haven't put that on there. We don't turn them away. We say, hey, you can come. The site's free. You can come out and view and contact any of the members. I would say the majority of the members don't mark their email private, so they can just send them an email and still contact them. I mean, the other thing too about the site that people want, and then some people don't want, we've made Big Muscle and Big Muscle Bear colorblind. So we don't have any race, color, appendage size.
We felt that, well, two things. We felt the appendage size, everybody lies or adds a few, pads the
Why
thing.
is that? No.
There's always AOL inches, as we call them. But it's human nature. Everybody wants to be a little taller than they are. They want to have more hair than they have.
Right.
It's human nature to, well, it's that marketing.
They want to be 3 years younger than their driver's license says.
Yeah. So that's human nature. I think everybody tells that little lie about themselves somewhere about something.
It's the advertising.
Yeah, it's packaging, but I think it's something that we've seen, and everybody does it. It's not bad. It doesn't hurt anybody, but it just was something that we felt we did. When Andy and I discussed what goes on the site, my drive is with that information. It's almost going back to like when you had to write a letter to talk to someone. I wanted to make the site so you had to work a little harder to get to that, talk to that. My eye was to make it so people had to work a little harder to build the relationships, to get that information, and that I think that concretes people faster and better and easier. Then it's like going to the supermarket. Why would you want to walk down the aisle and go 6 inches, 7 inches? Oh, I'll take the 9 inches today. It's too easy, and there's a lot of sites that have that anyway. We wanted to also be a little different. We're kind of like we wanted to be different than the other sites that have all that information. Because then it would really be kind of like a meat market pickup. Right. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There are sites for that. We were hoping not to really. We understand people are getting dates off the site. It's not. That's not what we mind. But we wanted to be a little different and make them, feel like it's a little nicer place.
Yeah, kind of let them use it for what they want to use it for.
Right.
Because there's people looking for husbands, and then there's people looking for their Friday and Saturday nights.
Exactly.
We're just astounded by it every day. We're just like, what did we do?
Every day you wake up, you pinch yourself and go, okay, it's.
Well, it's here, and it's bigmuscle.com.
Yep.
And it's the first video interview, I take it.
Yes.
With you guys. First. And, thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Of bigmuscle.com.
Hi, I'm Mandy.
Hi, I'm Bill.
Of bigmuscle.com.
And you're watching hotsapient.com.